More now on the race for the White House. Nebraska Libertarians are working hard to tell people there's an alternative.
And it looks like a third partisan candidate is doing better here in Nebraska than past elections. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Jason Taylor joins us now with more on that in our other top story. Jason.
Rod, Libertarians in Nebraska feel their presidential nominee, Gary Johnson, would be a great fit for Nebraska and are working to spread the word.
Gary has earned my vote.
Jared Hall is the state co-director of the Johnson campaign in Nebraska. They are campaigning over the phone, door to door, and even at UNL's campus. Hall says the key demographics are military, both active and vets, as well as millennials.
Right now we need to have a balanced budget. We need to rein in our spending. We need to stop interfering in needless foreign interventions. And really, we're kind of just an alternative choice right now.
He adds that it's about social tolerance and fiscal responsibility. Senator Laura Epke of District 32 believes Johnson would be a good fit for Nebraska since he was a fiscally conservative governor of New Mexico.
He believes in balancing the budget, and he has promised that in the first 100 days of his presidency, if he were elected, he would present a balanced budget to Congress.
According to Senator Epke, Johnson is polling in at 15% in Nebraska compared to the 10% nationally. This is the highest third-party poll numbers since Ross Perot in 1992. However, she believes the polls are still underrepresenting.
You know, they'll say in a head-to-head matchup between Trump and Clinton, who would you vote for? And then a couple of lines down, a couple of questions down, then they toss in Gary Johnson. So that sort of biases the poll from the beginning.
She adds that most of the polls are taken by landline calls, and so some groups aren't fully represented. Even if Johnson loses, having the higher numbers help the Libertarians become more of a major party.
And the only way we're going to actually be able to stand up to our government and tell them what we actually want to do is if we vote how we actually feel, and we vote for somebody who appeals to us and not because we're afraid that somebody else is going to get into the White House.
Now, Senator Epke says he could still win a district in Nebraska since we share electoral votes, but they're still unsure on which exact district it would be.
All right, Jason Taylor from the newsroom. Thank you.